there must not be straight anymore. Well, it looks like we just finished with the GT cars, and I am not sure what's up next, to be honest. These are still practice, I believe. We are coming up on qualifying rounds here pretty soon. My apologies if you can't see much. I can't see much. I don't think my camera lens can see much. I'll go ahead and set it down. Get a quiet few seconds here before something starts up again. Put my mask back on. Since even if there's not much of a worry to social distance out here in the middle of a little bit nowhere, still there's a lot of smoke from the wildfires in the surrounding areas. Hopefully I found a nice snug spot for you viewers so you don't have to deal with me bouncing the camera around for a little while. We'll take you further up the hill on the infamous Corkscrew turn here at Leguna Seca Raceway off the central coast of California. We're down and around the city of Monterey and Carmel where they hold the infamous Car Week, which actually just happened a couple weeks ago, about mid-August. Sort of happened in quotation marks because most of it was canceled due to COVID, but there were a few people that were diehards. Oh, look at that. Looks like we get treated to the radicals. It looks like P1 and P2s this round. Crap. It is super fog. Sorry, guys. hard to tell the colors. Well, I can't tell up there, chat, but it looks like that might be a black flag. So that might be the end of this qualifying session already. We'll see. Yeah, it is awfully hard to tell what is they're waving up there. I've been out here taking whatever photographs there is to get through this fog. Oh yeah, I see emergency lights. And there would be safety. So, I think that probably definitively states that it was a black flag. Looks like there's a tow truck. Man, these guys must be skilled at taking this corner. Yeah, that's a, some reported to be a 3-story drop or a 5. I've seen websites refer to it either way. But it's quite a steep drop. I mean, hey, if you've ever been on it yourself or, you know, played it on any type of video game simulator, you kind of know that's a little bit of a gut-wrenching drop there for reals. So you can imagine how these guys feel at full speed. Aim for the tree. Because, like, Jason's gonna repeat that over and over and over again. He's gonna, like, beat it into your brain. He's gonna... Good way to train your instincts. Hello, welcome Killer, and hello there Faith. Indeed, Black Lives Matter. I hope you are having a great day. Sorry, it's hard for me to see the chat. You guys... I occasionally step away from the cam a little bit to do photographs since I am an automotive and motorsports photographer, among other things in the automotive industry. But this is one of my favorite facets of my job, is just being able to come out here to racetracks, street cars, have a nice day out in nature. I would say it's peaceful, but I suppose that's what your perspective of peaceful means. I kind of drowned out the sound after a while. I'm so used to it. Hopefully we'll be able to get in through the gates today, that they're not too uppity about the temperature checks and everything else. I don't know. I normally work with a team, but I'm not signed up officially today. But I think I might be able to get in the gate, take you guys down there.
Get some food?
Yeah, get food, because there's actually some pretty good chili, and the chili cheese fries here are really good. Go down, maybe see the team, catch up with them, and watch them get ready while they're setting up for their first qualifier, which is right before lunchtime. So you can get up close and personal, maybe with the team. We generally follow along with a group called World Speed Motorsports, who have been in the race support business for over 25 years. They do a lot of the USF 2000 Indy Lights, back when they were more of a thing, Road to Indy, but they also do some IMSA. And they work with quite a few awesome professionals who are experienced in a number of the different top motorsports professions. And they work with things like IMSA, NASCAR, IndyCar. It's quite cool to hang out with the team. Really knowledgeable people, fun people who make up a great environment. So anybody happens to hit the highlights and is looking for a great race support team, particularly for formula racing, look up World Speed Motorsports out of Sonoma Raceway. That is their home track, and normally where we would be. But Sonoma is got a restriction of 10 people gatherings or something on it, so obviously Cup Racing Day wouldn't be happening. San Francisco Club Racing. I believe rounds 11 and 12. Pretty sure we're looking at the Mazda Star Class and also the P1 and P2s. We just got done seeing some of the GTs. It's a pretty light field out here because of, well, coronavirus. Normally we would be seeing 50 cars in the field. Whoop, looked like somebody had a little trouble up there at the top. Okay, looks like he's relatively unscathed. Woo! Yay for him. Sounds like a few of them are definitely kicking back and taking it easy this morning. But I would imagine it's pretty cold on the tires right now. Possibly a little tricky out there. I'm back here shutter happy over P1 and P2. That might mean they're done. Typically when it starts going silent, that's what it could be about.
Yeah, they were waving.
Oh, they were waving?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they were waving. It's hard for me to see that through my tiny little viewfinder. Oh, we got a straggler. I wonder what we'll get next. Is there any battery life left in this? No, it's dead. It's dead.
I got a charger in the car.
Cool. Do you want me to put it back in here for now to carry it?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, onboard pockets. Jeez. Moment of silence. Although it's always sort of an odd phenomenon when you're at a racetrack. Of course, when we do test days, it's kind of like that almost the whole time you're there. Like just sitting around for an hour, it's like dead silence out in the middle of nowhere with nothing going on. It's actually really nice. It's a great way to spend a couple of days in the middle of the week. Get your thinking in. Honestly, I can't think of a better place to meditate, but I am fucking weird, so I just like cars. We drove 2 hours to get here this morning. And we were driving, what, several hours worth of tomorrow for that Brisbane thing?
Something like that.
So, yeah, if you like exotic cars and stuff, tune into the channel tomorrow, because we're getting up fucking somewhat early, and, let's see, what time is that thing at Shaw? Or the one in Hayward.
The one in Hayward?
Yeah.
8:45. They
Okay,
depart
so,
at
like,
9
okay, so it's like somewhere around 9 o'clock Pacific time. I'm going to attempt to stream one of our car rallies that we're going to be, I guess, probably going through the city of San Francisco and over to the other side of the peninsula of the Bay Area for a cool car meet that we usually frequented quite a bit. It's like a tuner / Euro / exotic thing. It's kind of on the waterfront in the Bay Area. So, yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, check us out for tomorrow. We'll be able to hang and talk some more because it won't quite be so loud, so I can answer lots more questions and you can talk to people in the car scene and meet some of these folks. It's a pretty good time. Just a good way to spend your Sunday morning sipping your coffee, especially if you love cars. There's lots of different variety of things there to see from old to new. Class is in session. This is a much bigger field here with this group, but it typically is. This is typically pretty packed. We call them the jelly beans, because they're always the most colorful class out here. It looks like they're going pretty aggressive out on their first lap. They're still on cold tires. I probably should have been taking photos of that lap, but maybe they'll be that bunched up. Pretty big field. I'll probably do some editing for you guys later on the stream of the stuff that I do today or have taken on other days so it doesn't turn out horrible. Honestly, I don't have a fast enough lens for today with the current conditions, although I'm not sure it would have helped. It's alright, we'll make some magic out of it. That's the whole point. Ooh, flying. Drivers out there today. Yeah, I saw
straight
that.
up, like, cut the corkscrew instead of flopping.
Yeah, he took the shortcut, that last yellow Corvette. If you've ever taken this damn corner on a video game, you know how LOL that is. But, you know, there's actual physics in real life, so if you think you're going to do that once you get out of here, you might want to reconsider that. You might scare your instructor to death. Hey, how you doing, Makawaka? How's your day going? If you couldn't tell by this sign, we're at Leguna Seca Raceway. Awesome, I appreciate it. I think that would actually make you my first follower. Yeah, I finally got out to do something a little bit interesting. This is a lot of what I do, so I come out to do racetrack stuff as often as I can, do quite a bit of work with the teams, so... Awesome! It's always be fun to have more followers. Because motorsports, it's an awesome thing. Sorry, I have to break up my sentences for the loud. Temp checks and everything at the grid, but I could probably take the live stream down and show you guys the world speed setup. Go show you our Formula Racing team that we normally follow along and work with. Of this as I can possibly get onto the stream, just along with what events are going on. We do big racing events, but we also do mostly club racing events and even the high performance driving days, which are just people bringing their private cars to the track for casual stuff. Didn't get all my stuff set up on Streamlabs, but hopefully I'll have it tomorrow so I can actually see what's going on. Tomorrow, if you're up early, there is, hold on. Tomorrow, if you're up early, there is an exotic car cruise that I'll be going on. actually last long enough. Alright, gonna take you guys off the fence. It's about as good as it looks. Fortunately, it doesn't smell a lot like smoke or anything out here, but it is pretty dense. You have to work hard for the breathing. Thankfully, my mask at least has one of the insertable filters in it, so I'm just keeping that on. It's working pretty well. Looks like they are just finishing up with this qualifier. So, flip around here. Hello all. It's nice to see you. I'm gonna grab my coffee here. We're gonna head on up the hill. So, how's your day going? Did you get a good sleep? I'm gonna try to not kill myself walking up the hill. It's a beautiful day out here though. See if I can find a good place so I can crawl down into here. Get a little closer look. Thank you, this one's my favorite. I always got a smile on my face under it. Yay, I'm glad you got sleep. I didn't, but that's because I had to set the alarm for 6:30. Yeah, they definitely are done. I guess we could go further up the hill. Poor Kyle. I keep making him move. Oh man, I definitely gotta work for it to breathe. Pretty sure this constitutes as hiking. That's Kyle. He's like, can you not? Yeah, both of us are having to work. Besides, I have iron deficiency problems, so I'm always doing this. I sound like I'm dying all the time. It's worth it though. It's a nice view up here. Because what's the altitude change on this? Like a couple thousand feet? Just getting up this hill. Can you take for a second so I can take off my jacket? Thank you. I'll leave out the camera for a moment. I can finally get rid of one layer. It's actually a little cold.
Or warm? Or cold?
Huh?
You said you took off one layer, it's actually a little cold?
Oh, I meant in general. Out here.
Oh.
There's that.
Do you have a special diet to get more iron?
My diet is so wacky. I try. I basically eat like some extra red meat, tons of different types of beans, and obviously the vitamin enriched cereal, because that's one of the bioavailability is pretty easy on it. Because I have trouble digesting iron, period. Supplementation doesn't work. I'm one of those people who they have to do blood transfusions on. But it wouldn't, help the density on the air up here. Air quality is kind of horrid. I should have actually have looked at how bad it was going to be, but it wasn't going to stop me from leaving.
Rain or shine, rain or shine.
Yep. I don't care if it's snowing.
Yeah, it'll be more fun if it's snowing.
Actually, yeah. Hope for snow during the 25-hour of Thunder Hill this year. Yes!
You were out for 5 hours yesterday?
Wow. How did you make it? Do you get like extra tired when the air quality is kind of crummy like this when you're out for that long? Because I don't know, what's it like up there for you too? I mean, it's been pretty shifty lately. Every time I look at Reddit, everybody's like, oh, our air quality's improved, but I'm like, oh, but ours is crap.
It's tough to say when I'm walking 14
miles.
I'm good off the 14 miles.
Oh my gosh, dude, I can't even
I think
keep
I'm
up with you.
tired just thinking about walking 14 miles.
I aspire to do that. But you know what? Actually, you are inspiring me. Maybe I should just go do more outdoor streams for the sake of doing it, just so I get in better shape for this again. Because I used to do this stuff almost every other weekend, but then coronavirus hit, and I've literally been sitting on my couch for like 5 months. So
it was kind of whack nation, you know what I'm saying?
But it's like a lot of this is partially my iron, partially the air quality, and yes, I am terribly out of shape.
Same.
I'm skinny, but I'm out of shape.
It's really helpful.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Especially since like a couple of the streams I've caught, you always seem to be out in like what look like these ultra super peaceful, like just old neighborhood. Lots to kind of look at and observe, but in a very peaceful way. I would say that there's some of that around where I live. It's peaceful and it's nice, but it's all new construction, and it's the fakey Silicon Valley stuff anyway. I don't know how much people really want to look at that. It's not that cool. Or at least not in my opinion, after I've been here for years. Everything looks like a resort hotel and crap, that kind of thing. Although maybe live streaming the auto museum would be cool if it's open. I don't know if it is. I think all museums and stuff might still be closed. What's up next? Actually, you know, does that sound like Angry Bees? I wonder if they switched around the schedule and that's why they were a session ahead when we got here.
Maybe. What is it? Miatas?
That sounds like formula cars.
Oh.
A little bit, doesn't it? Doesn't that sound like F4s?
Kind of. It actually does sound like F4s.
It sounds like Angry Bees. I always say that about go-karts. Like, supercarts sound like a swarm of angry bees. They're the ones that like do 125 miles an hour type of things. Not your average go-kart that we typically see in indoor places.
There's the guy that's talking all the time.
Oh man. See, I'm glad they don't play it out here. We're actually standing right below one of the loudspeakers.
Oh, that suck hard.
In fact, hopefully we're in a good frame. I don't know, does it look good? I'm so... Like, trying to see the screen is almost impossible. There we go. I guess we're kind of in the fence. We probably could look... Oh no, it's these frame in a second here. I just gotta tie my hair back. There we go. Ha! Much better. I need this on my onboard pockets that I need. I need this too. This is caffeine that keeps me fueled. Okay, let's move up a little bit so that they don't have to stare at that part of the vent. I put in that fence for Indy, but I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure I heard that IndyCar was canceled this year for here, so not happening. That's unfortunate. But WeatherTech has invested a significant amount of money in trying to revamp the track.
Oops. I flipped it upside down.
There you go.
There you go.
Sorry about that. He's trying to get the clip off the back so he can clip it to the fence for you guys so he's not bouncing it around. It's on the, yeah. thinking that maybe at some point we want to go down to the grid. Uh-oh, he's smoking. Might go check out the grid, say hi to the Formula Racers, or at least wave. Go check out the F4s and the F3s, hopefully.
I wonder where Howard is.
Eat some chow. Howard? I don't know, like, cause I don't know. Howard wasn't in any of the F4s. I think one of the other kids is actually in Howard's F4, but he's definitely not in the F3. And I didn't see his name on the list. I think it was Amanda, Cooper Becklin, the Ferguson, I forget what his first name is, Courtney Crone, and then of course Jay Brown. I thought I saw John Purcell on the list on registration, but maybe not.
We got an emergency truck.
That's never a good sign to see.
It might have been the car that was smoking.
Could have been. Maybe he just finally died out. Usually these are pretty tame races. I mean, they can get very exciting. It's not as if nothing ever happens, but for a lot of these guys, there's not a lot at stake, and it's just more for fun, but there is some points involved with some different series. There is actually a pro series that happens here with the F4 and the F3s that does count towards points for a series. It just got quiet. What do you, how about heading over to the tables, to the top, go do a sky view for a while before maybe we'll go down the other side. Do you want me to take that so you can rest your arms for a while?
Sure.
We'll try to swap for you guys. I'm finally gonna get some camera mounts, some, I don't know, selfie stick, gimbal, something.
A little sunny out here.
Yeah, I know, finally, it's about time, some sun. Starting to look nice. Maybe my pictures from the next set for Formula will actually come out. I'm gonna go on up to the top of the hill and give you guys a nice sky view of above the track. They have a nice little landing area up here. See, got this neat little layout that they've done. All the contributors, sponsors, racers, records, memorials. Pretty neat stuff. Lots of notable automotive names. Oh, looks like there he is. Hanging out there into turn 10. Just setting my stuff down here, guys. Give me a second. Starting to get a little bit clearer out here. Nice and warm. It's actually quite pleasant by this time, even though it was a little bit freezing out there this morning. The grid area looks quite full today. Looks like we got a group out there starting to get going. We're back on the track again after that little stop. And watching coming down turn 2 right now. Round in there into turn 3. Just about to come underneath that Cooper tire sign, out the other side. And into turn 4, really picking up speed. Go guys, go. Get those laps in. They're all heading into turn 5 and beginning of turn 6 right near. You'll go up turn up the Rahal Straight. That's where they have that huge climb up until they get right behind us, as you can hear them coming down the Corkscrew. And into turn 9. We're gonna watch them come out here at around 10. Here they come. Before that is the straightaway across the main grandstand. To the start-finish line just beyond the timing tower. Almost right in line with it at that big concrete building at the end of the grandstands. Looks like the guy who was sitting over here moved, so didn't want to get in his space. We're trying to give everybody their space. Go ahead and walk over a little here so you can see a little bit more clearly down to turn 5. Get you a little bit more view of the track here. Beautiful day. Down here you see the mother sign down in the far off distance. It's down there at the beginning of turn 5. That's where they're going to start braking zone. Sorry there. This is still mostly the Formula Ford group. Can-Am. In just a minute here, gotta check my schedule again and find out what time our Ford formula racers might be getting prepared. I can see their truck down there. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars underneath the tent, maybe? Plus the scales. Also, I'm going to see what I can do about getting this thing on a battery charger so that I can get a longer stream for you guys going later on. Because as this qualifier is coming to an end, I will go ahead and end the stream for a little bit so I can try and get down there to the grid. The question is, where do you guys want to see for the end of the formula race? Like, where should I go take pictures? Like, across the start-finish line I can probably get to right now. So, across the start-finish line, maybe turn 6 if I hike. I see a troll face. Kyle's back there making noises at me. He keeps going like really loud. Obviously loud enough you can hear it over race cars from 50 feet away. Skirt, skirt. I hear back there too. Nice sneezing. Oh, of course, see, it just started to get cold again as soon as I took off my hoodie. They're really moving. They're pushing it for those last laps. They're trying. This is the qualifier, so they're trying to put themselves in a good position, and I think, according to what I saw in the schedule, that this may be their only qualifier for both races this weekend, so this may determine their position for where they are today and tomorrow. I would love to say we're going to be back tomorrow, but you can't be in 2 places at once. And tomorrow we will be on Exotic Car Event. Hopefully I'll be able to stream the drive for you guys. I got to go find a car mount that fits to the windshield, because I will be hanging out the window taking photos the entire time, so I can't hold the camera. stragglers. Still trying to get in their times. Looks like a lot of them already went ahead and clocked one that they're happy with. A few more of them coming off there. Down there at the, see that little runner outtake there in the center right over the top of the sign. Yeah, I'm sure everything looks like ants. I actually have a phone where I should get that camera attachment that allows me to zoom in. Oops, sorry. Because when you're stuck behind fences, yeah, it's kind of hard to be able to show you guys much leverage. All I can do is get really far up here. Alright, looks like they might be finally finishing up. Alright. I really appreciate you all joining us for this stream. It's fun sharing this with you all. This is part of my job, but it's also a big part of my life. I love this stuff. So we are going to try and get down behind the scenes for you down there in the grid. Just as long as they're not making any extra coronavirus restrictions, we understand. And we'll see if we can bring you more stream from today. And also be sure to stay on the lookout tomorrow morning for some of the exotic car stuff and detailing with Kyle. Kyle's going to be doing some cars at the event, and he will answer your detailing questions. Alrighty. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the follows. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day if I don't get to chat with you again soon. Take care.